natural to washed before roasting, because this particular combination resulted in unforgettable harmony. Firstly, Jose ferments both of these coffees in open tanks for 24 hours, followed with 72 hours anaerobic fermentation. After this, the washed is depulped and dried on a patio, while the natural is kept in cherry and dried on African raised beds. This processing is what results in the intense florals of cherry blossom in the washed and the deep red grape notes in the natural. But Jose doesn't stop here. To add an extra layer of depth and complexity, he interrupts the drying process. At this point, the cherries undergo a 5-day-long dry fermentation stage before completing the drying. With this, Jose achieves an outstanding intensity of flavor. My team then roasted this coffee 10 days ago on a stronghold air roaster with higher halogen energy throughout the roast and a slightly longer development time. With this, maximizing brightness, clarity, and sweetness. I then ground this coffee 30 minutes ago on a medium coarse setting to allow you to taste each and every layer of the acidities. I chose the Pietro flat burr hand grinder, specifically because it creates such a clean cup through its uniform grind profile. This blend's sweetness is outstanding. So, to shine a spotlight on that, I decided on the Metal V60 as the brewer of my choice, as its heat-conductive material allows me to extract the strawberry, raspberry, and red grape notes of this coffee. To follow in Jose's footsteps, I wanted to add a second layer to this coffee. So, in collaboration with Sybarist, we created a new paper filter. It's designed to hold its shape better, staying away from the walls of the V60. It allows better flow through the sides of the brew. I also added a metal mesh to the bottom of the brewer. With this, creating contact points where a regular V60 wouldn't have any, improving flow through the bed. And with this I achieve that amazing lingering cherry blossom aftertaste in the warm stage. I'm using 19.5 grams of coffee today, with 300 milliliters of water, as this ratio brought that amazing strawberry flavor in the hot stage. I'm using a 5-pour structure, starting with a 50-gram bloom, really laying foundation for that sweetness. It's followed with a 70-gram second pour, and finally 3 identical pours of 60 grams. This really brings out the mouthfeel that's juicy and syrupy in the hot stage. I'm using 2 kettles today, starting with the higher temperature of 93 degrees, really allowing those acidities to form in the cup. I'm going to be using this for the first 3 pour. For the final 2, I'll drop the temperature to 89 degrees, really bringing that juicy mouthfeel in the cold stage. The water hardness today is 80 ppm with 60% magnesium, 40% calcium, really making that sweet aftertaste linger. And so now, while I start brewing, please write down the coffee's notes for me. For aroma, you'll find red grape, raspberry, and a hint of cherry blossom. The hot flavor is going to be a strawberry, a raspberry, and a red grape. The warm flavor. Is going to be a purple grape with a hint of coffee blossom and also a pomegranate note. And finally, for the cold stage, a red grape with hints of strawberry. The hot aftertaste is going to be strawberry, red grape, and a hint of cherry blossom. In the warm stage, that grape turns purple and the cherry blossom opens up. And for the cold stage, a red grape with hints of coffee blossom. The hot and warm acidity are going to be medium-high intensity, malic and tartaric acidity. This in the cold stage turns medium, correction, the hot and warm is going to be medium-low, and for the cold stage it's going to be medium-high, now fully tartaric. The hot sweetness is going to be medium intensity, medium-high intensity, candy-like. In the warm stage, medium intensity, still candy-like. And for the cold stage, still medium intensity, but now it turns into a fresh fruit-like quality, like that red grape. And for the mouthfeel, the hot mouthfeel is going to be juicy to syrupy, medium-high intensity. The warm mouthfeel, medium intensity, juicy and smooth. And in the cold stage, juicy. And now I would like to ask you to evaluate the aromas directly from the carafe. Once I hand it to you, swirl 5 times before inhaling to really bring out the strawberry, red grape, and that hint of cherry blossom. Enjoy. That's for you. Enjoy. I'll give you a few moments and I'll be back with you shortly. Are we ready to move on? Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. And for the third and final layer, I've chosen these special pink cups to make this experience truly memorable for you. You'll notice these cups got 2 sides to them. A thicker side marked with a circle and the thinner lip marked with 2 lines. They both distribute the coffee onto your palate differently. We'll be using the thinner lip for the hot stage, really bringing out the strawberry and red grape note. For the warm and cool stages, we'll turn the cup around, bringing out the juicy mouthfeel. I truly love this coffee. And through these 3 layers is the most memorable coffee I've ever had. It's something etched into my memory forever. And this is thanks to the hard work done by Jose at Abu Coffee and my team back in Switzerland. And I would like to thank you all for being here in creating our new memory. Now please enjoy, and that's time.
So,
I clean up or?
yeah. It's Kristof Maroy from Switzerland. How are you feeling, Kristof?
Very.
That's the camera.
I'm feeling very stoked. I just served a coffee I truly love, and it went amazing. Wow. Just I have not a lot of words at this point.
That's right, of course. We don't want to spoil the party for the judges,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely not.
But did you enjoy it?
Absolutely.
That's what's important. Just greet the judges.
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Thanks. Thank you. The coffees, please, go for it.
So what's your work in Switzerland?
I work as a barista at the moment.
as barista at the moment, and what cafe?
I'm working at Collective Bakery.
Any guys here from Collective Bakery?
Yeah, a bunch of amazing guys came.
Okay, do you want to say something to the viewers and listeners online and also here for the amazing crowd and the world of coffee Athens?
I'm just very happy to be here, and I would like to thank everyone who had anything to do with me being here, because I have to say, this is a team sport. It's not a single man thing. So, yeah.
That's right.
Just super thankful.
Thank you. That was Kristof Maroy,
Thank you so much.
representing Switzerland.